I'm on a time crunch, but it doesn't take all day to tell the truth. Am I right? We're going to start this thing off right. And some of you may need to get out your phones, because even if you know what I'm about to say, you need to send it to somebody who need to hear it. Today, I want to teach you something that got me through some of the worst days of my life after graduation. When you produce light, expect some shade. When you produce light, expect some shade. The reason why I'm bringing this up to you is because you have a light that was put into you from the first day you were born. And this whole world may not understand it or comprehend it, but it's our job to respect it. The things that you were born to do, many of us may not even know what it is, but do not let anybody who didn't make you be allowed to break you. This world has many different climates, and some days it's going to feel real cold, but you have the power and the presence to bring your own space heater. The thing I'm trying to tell you is you do not have to be welcomed to belong. You were born without our permission and our awareness. So that means you are able to walk, talk, and be present regardless who understands. You're not going to be understood by everyone. And remember this, perfection is not as powerful as your presence. Perfection is not even good enough, and I'm going to tell you why. Many people who want to be perfect are consumed with the perspectives of other people. Perfection is subjective. You don't want to subject yourself to people who had no business putting your soul in your body. This is what I need you to understand. You will be challenged. There will be rough days. But trust me when I say this, never let anyone ruin the day they didn't give you. I want you to put your hand on your chest. Put your hand on your chest. That is a sign of unconditional love. That heart is beating without even you have to think about it. Whoever gave you your heart is going to also give you your vision and give you the blessings for you to make it. You got tools in your mind and you got tools in your heart. Anytime when you're wondering what your purpose is, put your hand on your heart. A lot of people may not understand this. I know we always talk about making sure you get to your next profession. Parents, I know we've been trying to prepare them for their profession. But I need you to understand something loud and clear, and some of our parents need to hear this as well. Your profession comes after you knowing your purpose. Your profession comes after you knowing your purpose. There's a lot of people who don't know their purpose and gave all their time and energy for a profession. And if that profession leaves them, it's hard for them to see their what? Purpose. Your job cannot make you. They can only temporarily compensate you for your time. They cannot define you. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? I know I'm talking in a lot of different things, but it don't take all day to give you what you need. Your next step in life is about showing who you are. Make sure that you talk to your parents. And parents, I need you to hear me loud and clear. Perfection is not good enough. They need to know your mistakes right now. Some of them love you, but some of them still don't know you. They love you, but some of them still don't know you. You make really good mistakes so they don't have to repeat it. When y'all go home, let them know about the mistakes that you made. They still need to see you. They need you approachable, not perfect. They need you approachable, not perfect. Students, you were not born to be perfect. You were born to be great. Great people make mistakes and learn from them. And I need you to know this loud and clear. Your childhood is for you to learn from, not to live in it. Your childhood had many different challenges, but I'm in the mental health space, and a lot of people who are causing a lot of damage are still stuck in a childhood. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? You may not have had a choice about where you were born and where you live, but you do have a choice of how you adjust and how you prepare yourself for where you are going. Does that make sense? Now listen to me. I'm a class of 1999. There is nothing easy about going to Cedar Grove High School. There is nothing easy about going to Cedar Grove High School. What I want you to understand, Cedar Grove is not just a cute name. It's based off the cedar tree, which is majestic, and it's based off endurance, strength, and longevity. Your home was supposed to challenge you. It was supposed to prepare you, and your home is going to propel you. We had so many challenges here at Cedar Grove, and a lot of your alumni colleagues now are some of the most strong, formidable people I've ever met in my life. I just got a call from an amazing man who's a parent of one of our fallen alumni. His name was Jason Hall, class of 1999. And his father just called me and said, remember who brought you here. Always remember who brought you here. I know this world would love to make you think you can do it by yourself. That's a dangerous lie. A very dangerous lie. You didn't even get here by yourself, so how you gonna do it by yourself? Do you know how many different bloodlines had to meet and survive for you ever to have a heartbeat right now? Do you know how many things have had to go correctly in your mother's womb for you to be able to breathe air right now? It's so many different things that had to happen from different areas of your life for you to have a chance and a choice. Life is a team sport. Life is a team sport. There is no such thing as doing it alone, but it's a way to do it. You will have to know how to advocate for yourself. Y'all know how to advocate, right? Now, advocacy does not mean proving yourself to other people. You have to know who you are. One of the main causes of depression, parents, is because it's related to the word depreciation. Depreciation is anything that loses its value. One of the main things you want to do while you tackle this world is to make sure you know your value. Because if you don't know your value, somebody is going to lie to you about it. And they're going to make it up. So you have to go into this world extremely confident, courageous, and conscious. Some people in this world, in order to control you, they want to make sure you don't even know who you are. Your identity is extremely personal, and it is purposeful. The challenges that you're going to face will never define you because it does not know you. Every time you make a grade, for you who go on to college, trade school, or your next step in life, your grade will never ever be able to let you know your value. It will only let you know how you performed in a short amount of time. Never let a grade make you determine how important you are. I've seen so many people take a grade so personal that they stop trying. Does that make sense? So when you get a grade, let it teach you, but don't let it replace who you are. You're going to have so many hats you're going to be wearing for the rest of your life, but I need you to understand, never let the hat you're wearing replace the head that is rested on. Don't lose yourself in your titles, in the roles you play in your life. People pleasing is a very dangerous sport. People pleasing is a very dangerous sport, and I'll tell you why. You cannot please people who are not willing to do their own homework. Some of you have had to go above and beyond. Some of you all may be the most mature person in your family or your friend group. And I want to let you know something right now. The best and the first person you have to raise is yourself. It is not your job to eradicate generational curses. That is not your job. It's your opportunity, but you are born for more than solving problems that existed before you were here. You have specific assignments that were given to you by a creator, and they didn't ask our opinion about you at all. You have a chance to be a very good example for your friends and family. You may not be able to save, but you will be able to serve. I want you to know that. The things that you're going to have in your life right now, and the way you think about yourself and how you determine your own value will affect who you choose to share your life with. I want you to be very careful of giving people labels who have not earned the title. One of the key reasons of disappointment, and people will do it, but I will let you know where disappointment comes from. Parents, I'm about to let you know where disappointment comes from. Disappointment comes from appointing people who had never applied for the position. Make people earn the title you give them. Just don't hand out titles with no resume, no work experience, and no consistency. You're going to have revolving doors around the people that are in your life. Some of them are called friends, some of them are called colleagues. Just because someone is leaving and coming inside of your life does not mean that there's something wrong with you. But just like our own flights, raise your hand if you rode a plane before. Anybody rode a plane before? Anytime when you go to another level, everybody cannot go with you just by default. You will have to go to higher heights, and everyone may not be able to go with you, but that doesn't mean you're leaving them behind. You're just making sure you're going to build a bridge so they can cross later. All right? So I'm going to leave you with this. Always understand why you were born. If you are struggling looking for your purpose while you're in this new environment called the world, where it can be cold, it can be hot, it can be unwelcoming, it can be all these different things, you never, ever, ever allow anything to appraise your value, ever. You are more than what you ever can understand about your life. Your job is to learn about you each and every day and keep applying what you know. I have to speak to my mentor, Coach Mabry and Mrs. Mabry. I need you all to hear me when I say this. I started my career at Cedar Grove High School. I went to college, I went to other different universities, but my career started here. Coach Mabry is the man who taught me how to be a husband and father. And that is the most important job I have right now, because the only person that can hire me for that position was me. Coach Mabry used to talk about his family every day at football practice, and he would instill in us, this sport is temporary, but your family is forever. Coach, I really appreciate you saying that, sir, because you saved a lot of people's life just by being who you are. And Mrs. Mabry, the energy that you gave Coach Mabry, it came to us, so thank you for being you. I want to tell you that today. I help a lot of families, and I want to shout out to Coach Freeman, all of our counselors, Ms. Robinson, the work y'all are doing, and I'm an alumni, so I'm not here every day, but the days that I come visit, the amount of sacrifice that people are showing behind closed doors, y'all have no idea what kind of village you have. Now, I know every time that you may not like everyone, and you may not get along with everyone, but please, there's so many bridges in Atlanta you don't like, but make sure you cross them to get where you need to go. Make sure you extend that olive branch to people you may not vibe with, but they got the resources for you to make it to the next level. I'm gonna leave you with this, and I'm gonna sit down. The next moment in your life, the people you choose to be around, it will not determine your value, but it will determine your route. How you feel about yourself is going to determine who you choose to spend your life with. Like I said earlier, Your self-esteem will affect how you see yourself, and if you can't see yourself, you really can't see the person you're about to choose. Your future children, if you decide to have them, needs you to have a safe and effective self-esteem, because you do not want to bring your children in this world with a stranger. They can resent you. There's a lot of things that's going on in our families. If you came from a broken home, you can still pick up those pieces and build a beautiful home for yourself in the future. Learn from your childhood. Do not live in it. Does that make any sense to you? I love each and every one of you. On behalf of class of 1999, we are so proud of you. On behalf of all the class of alumni at Cedar Grove, we are proud of you. And guess what? You are the most important alumni class we have. Why do I say that? You have the most solid connection to the school out of every class at Cedar Grove. You just left, so we're going to lean on you to let us know how we can give back in the most effective way. Does that make sense? We love y'all so much. Dr. Douglas, thank you for the invitation. Thank you, parents.